Back in 2021, we took a trip to Mobile for a food tour with Bienville Bites and sampled the city's delicious cuisine. Since then, the company's experienced exciting new developments, so we thought now would be a great time to go back for seconds. Melissa Bowman shows us what's new on the menu.
And also got some fried pickles for y'all too. So.
Chris Andrews always knew his hometown was great, but he wanted others to know too. So he found a way to convince them through something everyone understands: good food.
I think you can tell the story about the history of a town through its food and through its restaurants. And so a good food tour is going to do that.
We first met Chris back in 2021 when he and his wife Lainey were about 4 years into the business they started together, Bienville Bites Food Tour. Things were great then, but they're even better now. Before we share the latest, let's review what a food tour is.
Bienville Bites Food Tour, we are a walking food tour in downtown Mobile. And on our tour, we visit multiple restaurants in the 3 hours that we walk through the downtown Mobile area.
While sampling local fare, guests also get history lessons at stops along the way.
Some of the landmarks that we pass by on our tour, the Battle House Hotel. We take our guests inside the Battle House Hotel, beautiful historic hotel. And of course, we talk about the history of Mardi Gras. We'll pass by things like Bienville Square, Cathedral Square.
Bienville Bites takes you to exciting historic and culinary destinations. And now they have their own stop on the route, a new retail location known as The Bite.
The Bite is our storefront location. It's on Dolphin Street in downtown Mobile. We have local merchandise. Everything here is from local artists or vendors. T-shirts, we have hats. Also, local jams and local honeys. We also have different things from our restaurants.
The Bite also has space to host events. It's just one more way Chris is highlighting Mobile's food scene. But it's not the only thing he's got cooking. In addition to recently publishing his book, A Culinary History of Mobile, he's also producing the Port City Plate podcast, where he shares fascinating stories about local restaurants.
I interview a lot of the restaurant owners, a lot of the chefs that are in Mobile, and sometimes I'll even sprinkle in some history, kind of like you'd find on the tour.
Chris has plenty to be proud of these days, including being named the 5th best food tour in the country in USA Today's 10 Best Reader's Choice Awards. Bienville Bites customers are not surprised.
I think it just goes to speak to the truth of what a great product that he has with Bienville Bites Food Tour, the Port City podcast, and his book, and a lot of different other things, because it not only showcases Mobile and our tourism industry, but local businesses, and it actually, elevates us on a national front.
Where Chris once led most of the tours himself, today he has a team of tour guides. And he's now able to offer more types of tours with holiday and other themes. While he never imagined he'd be this successful, he's always believed in his product.
Our tour is amazing, but it's the restaurants. There's so many good restaurants here in Mobile, and I think our tour definitely does a great job of highlighting those. And it's a fun thing to do. It's a fun town. I think Mobile is a hidden gem.
For Simply Southern, I'm Melissa Bowman.
The standard tours are a great way to explore Mobile, and now the themed tours add more great options. Even the history lessons fit that theme. For example, the Father's Day themed tour features all Dad's favorites, barbecue, pizza, and burgers, while the history topics cover hunting, fishing, and baseball.
If you'd like to hear Chris Andrews' Port City Plate podcast, it's available anywhere you listen to podcasts. His book, A Culinary History of Mobile, is sold in bookstores in downtown Mobile and online through Amazon. To learn more about Bienville Bites and book a tour, just visit bienvillebitesfoodtour.com.
When we come back, we're heading to Enterprise. It's a city that's synonymous with the boll weevil, but a different insect has inspired a new form of applied learning over at Enterprise State Community College.
What you doing?
Just saving Kevin some money by bundling his home and auto coverage.
Nice. I wonder what Kevin's doing.
You do your thing. We've got you covered.
I'm Heath Clary from Greensboro, Alabama. I'm proud to be the Alabama Catfish Farmer of the Year. I've been raising catfish for 9 years, and I've been eating it longer than that. From fish fries to taco night, I've tried just about every recipe, and they're all great. Because no matter how you cook it, U.S. farm-raised catfish is always going to be fresh, clean, and mild. I make sure of that. Find the recipes and restaurants at uscatfish.com.
Soybean is a very versatile product. We make crayons out of it.
A lot of the combines you see rolling through the fields have a lot of plastic side panels that are made from a soy product.
The soybeans that we grow on our farm mostly goes into chicken feed.
Soybean production in Alabama employs over 10,000 people.
We grow some of the best soybeans in the world.
We go the extra mile to make sure when our name is stamped on it, we know it's the best product we can produce.
Hey y'all, I'm Kim Earwood with Alabama Ag in the Classroom. Let's turn the page to a brand new chapter of Miss Kim's Book Corner. This week's Accurate Ag book is My Grandpa, My Tree and Me, written by Roxanne Troop and illustrated by Kendra Benny. When our young heroine was born, her grandpa planted a pecan tree for her. As a child, she watches Grandpa care for his huge pecan orchard. But when it comes to caring for her tree, Grandpa always makes sure she's involved. After harvest, they bake their favorite treat, pecan pie, and that's not the only sweet surprise in this book. To find more accurate ag books, go online to agfoundation.org. Miss Kim's Book Corner is brought to you by Alabama Ag in the Classroom. See you next time.